Okay, let's do some sharpening with this picture. It is pretty sharp to begin with, and we want to maintain that you had a beautiful depth of field going on here. You've got your background fuzzed out. You've got, it's just beautifully out of focus surrounding the cat. That makes that cat pop out. If you want to enhance that just a little bit, okay, so we're going to go Control J, and we're going to do that. Now, there's a couple of ways of doing that. We could just basically draw around the cat and pick that area to sharpen. Or another way of mine that's sort of a favorite is, first of all, we'll take this layer and we'll go to Filter, and we'll go to Sharpen, and we'll go to Unsharp Mask. Now, if we use the Control plus key, and it is turning a little bit grainy. I've got it at 62% here, but basically it's this radius that really controls it. If I put it down to just 1, and you toggle it on and off, I mean, it's a personal preference. There's off, and there's on. You're getting a little bit more. You can see with the whiskers. If you feel a little bit more daring, you can bring it up to 2.2. Can be a little bit more than we sort of like. Some of the pictures that I do, it just depends. I'll even bring it up over 3, and some might go as little as 1. There's off, so we'll go to 1.8 pixels. Okay, now it's really hardly noticeable in this picture that it's, if we look at the background, if we turn this layer on and off, you can see that it brought out a little bit more detail in the branches than we really wanted. So what we can do is create a layer mask, which is this button right down here, and it automatically masks that. So if we got our black and white, which was going to have black painting over white, so that just means that everything that's white now, that's painted white on that picture, shows the detail we just applied with that sharpening filter, the Unsharp Mask. So what we'll do is we'll choose the brush. We want to bring it right back, so we're going to go to 100 on this. And what we're going to do is we're going to paint just those areas that we want back to the original state. So we're leaving the other intact. Now, another way of doing that, if you click right onto that and then press Alt, the Alt key, and then click, what it'll do is it'll show the picture. I'm just going to bring it down a little bit with the Control minus key. And so that you're not forgetting areas, you can actually do obvious areas like this. Click on it again, Alt, click, and we're back to the original. You can bring that brush size down, and again, I'm using a very soft brush, as you can see. You can sort of, it's not going to be all that noticeable. It's quite forgiving, actually. Do that Alt, click, and just fill in those obvious areas. And there we have it. It's before and after. Just very, very minor changes. I'm going to go Control, you can go either Control Shift E or Control E. There's only one layer to flatten on there. One layer is Control E, and all the layers is Control Shift E. And then it's ready to save. Okay.